Morning, people. So I want to talk about free speech and freedom of speech. So obviously I'm from the UK. I know it's going on in the US a lot. It's probably going on around Europe a lot now as well. And they're trying to take away our freedom of speech. For example, we've got people like Tommy Robinson, like actually fighting for his country and exposing the corruption, and they're trying to imprison him again and again and again. This would be controversial as well because a lot of people hate him, but I fuck with the guy because he's got a set of balls on him that the UK could fucking do with someone running this country. And that's Donald Trump. Like, as much as people hate him, as I said, I fuck with him because he's got a set of balls and he ain't scared to say what he thinks. And we need more of that. And here's the thing, I think a lot of people feel like, if you've got like a YouTube channel, or even if you haven't, like you've just got a Facebook or whatever, I feel like people now, because of social media, they think, if I haven't got a lot of followers, there's no point in me like trying to spread a good message or trying to put something good out and positive into the world when it's not going to reach enough people. Fuck that. Like, we can't be controlled by social media, so regardless of how many followers you've got or people, you still should spread a good message. Like, if that's what you want to do, social media shouldn't stop you doing that. If they try and like take your videos down and that'd just speak volumes to the corrupt system we live in. But what I'm saying is, don't not put videos out because you don't think it's going to reach anyone. Put them out. People are going to see them anyway. Like, it might not be millions or thousands of people, but there's going to be people that see them. And if you can affect one person's life for the better, that's all that matters. You're dropping knowledge to people that probably a lot of people won't even know about. So, or they feel the same way, and they waiting for someone like you to expose it and speak up out there, because they don't want to speak out about it because they're worried about the backlash. But this is the thing, like, if you want to have free speech and stand for something, even if it's for the better, there's going to be a whole army of people that don't want what you're preaching. So you've got to be willing to, depend on how far deep into it you want to get and how much change you want to bring into the world, you've got to be sacrificing and willing to die for this shit. You got to be willing to get arrested. You got to be willing to get killed for your thoughts and your beliefs, if it's for the better good. This is what historical people have done. And as I said, you don't have to have millions of followers or whatever. Even if you've got 5 people or less, like, if you're putting a good message out into the world, that's all that matters. If you're trying to change something for the better, that's all that matters. People will start following you and like joining onto your movement if you're trying to change something for the better. And if they don't, just keep spreading it anyway, because that'll say a lot about them. That will tell you that people are screwed up in the head. That'll tell you that people don't want to change for the better good. And as I said, it's all about the message. People try and discredit people because of their looks and whatnot, but that shows you their ignorance, because they're not actually peeping the message. They're just trying to downplay you on your image, because you know damn well if someone else said it, like a celebrity or one of their mates, they'd be licking their ballsack. And that is the society we live in now. It's messed up, but that's what we're dealing with. So, as I said, if you've got a good message, don't be scared to put it out there, but know that there's going to be backlash against it. And you got to seriously think to yourself and ask yourself, like, before I start on this journey, do I want to sacrifice? Am I willing to die for this? Am I willing to have a hard time because of this, for the overall good of what I'm trying to get out into the world? Because I've got to that stage now. People are going to mock you and whatever, but what are they doing? They ain't trying to better the world they ain't trying to do nothing to better the world. So as long as you've got your visions and your goals and what you want to try do, and even if it's a minuscule thing, just helping someone across the street or whatever, guarantee you that's more than fucking 99% of what people are doing when you look at the whole population. So that's it. I just wanted to put it out there because I don't see enough positivity. I don't see enough people speaking the truth, and it's because people are scared of the backlash, and they don't want to, like I've said before in previous videos, they don't want to be like the black sheep of their friends, and they don't want to stand out and lose their friends because their friends all believe something else. And if they're your true friends, they'll stick by you. And this is what we need to realise. People are just being fake. People think, do you know what as well? People that mock you are all people that have got fake friends around them, because you can guarantee that there's going to be very few, a group of friends where they all have the same beliefs, but they pretend they do because they want to fit in, and that's sad. But this is what I'm saying, like, stick to your morals, stick to what you believe in, and naturally people will come, because they can see the good in you, they can see that you're trying to change something for the better. So that's my advice, guys. Hope everyone's up, getting ready for their day ahead, setting out what you need to get done, what you want to do, but be positive. Like, there's always going to be shit, most days it's negative, that's going to try like fuck your day up, but you got to like fight that shit and try and have that positive self-talk and look at the positive sides around it. Every cloud has a silver lining, but how far are you willing to investigate to find that silver lining? Get that magnifying glass out and find the good in today. I'll see you later.